Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. Welcome back to another Battlefield 4 quick peek into another second assault weapon. This is the F2000, one of my all-time favorite assault rifles from Battlefield 3. But look at that behemoth on top. That guy right there. That's the 1.6 times magnification. That has an unobstructed view. We're going to take a quick peek at that before we start shooting this thing and noticing some of the differences. So let's take a look here. Look at that. That's kind of unique, right? Pretty bulky on the top, big frame. But the one thing I noticed right off the bat, there is very little to no recoil to the F2000. I'm going to shoot this without countering the recoil. Those are, 15 pulls basically. That's very little. Quite a bit of horizontal wiggle there. And it kind of favors the upper right just a little bit. So let's kind of equip this how I feel comfortable. Now, it's important to note that they buffed the heavy barrel. Previous to this patch, the heavy barrel would just give you a bonus while standing still and aiming down sight and firing. Now, there's a secondary bonus, not as strong, to actually ADSing and strafing while firing. So we'll do the reflex optic. I prefer the coyote, but I don't have that unlocked yet. We'll do the laser sight. And of course, all the barrel attachments are here, the different suppressors, the heavy barrel, the suppressor. And then stubby grip, because again, it's reducing the penalty for automatic fire by up to 15%. So it allows you to kind of stay in a burst, maybe a bullet longer, maybe 2 bullets longer, without those bullets going everywhere. And we're going to keep it flat black. So this shoots 850 rounds a minute. Now, the first thing I notice is, let's look at the crosshair placement in hipfire mode. With it off, and then with it on. Quite a bit of a bonus there. And do we have to burst fire this while hip firing from this range? Nope. How about strafing? Probably should. There's some bullet deviation up there that didn't quite register with the wall. So let's talk about Meg Dumping this weapon. This is an assault rifle, much like many in the game already, that from this range you could definitely Mag Dump. And I'm pulling straight down. That was what, a 16, 17 pull? Pulling straight down to counter that. But of course, as you get further away, you're going to want to burst fire this more, and that's when you start to see that horizontal deviation really kick in. But this is pretty darn accurate even at this range and farther. Again, this is the F2000, a new assault rifle available in the second assault DLC, and it's a lot of fun to use, just like it was in Battlefield 3. As always, YouTubers, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this quick peek. If you guys have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them down below. We'll see you soon, YouTubers.